Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to day five of the Business Mogul Chat. So, let me cue the music. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mayowa Onabanjo, and this is day five of the Business Mogul Chat. Uh, so, I want to check my. Okay, I can see myself, and this is myself on the mobile phone, and everything is okay. I can see that everything is okay. So, okay, that is good. Good evening, everyone that is joining me online. Let me know your name. Tell me your name in the comment section. Tell me your name. Tell me where you are joining me from. I'm glad to be here this night. And this is day five of the day 365 of Business Mogul Chat. And this chat is meant for the human capacity development and economic growth. So what we are doing with the chat that we are using the chat, the Business Mogul chat, which is a 365-day series of live videos. We are using it to develop human capacity and also to assist with the economic growth too. Our belief is that if you can raise human capacity indirectly, we are also influencing in the economic growth too. Yes, we are influencing positively in the economic growth, and that is the main purpose of this business mogul chat. And it's a 365 days of live videos. And today is the day five. And let me applaud myself. I need to applaud myself. I need to appreciate myself. Tonight we are going to be looking at the goal setting. Okay, that is what we are going to be looking at. We started yesterday around what goal setting is all about, how to set, what you should know as you are planning to set your goals, and what you should also know about goal setting, and like what is a goal. And yesterday, during the yesterday session, I discussed around what goal is all about, and I made it known that goal is more like a guide, it's more like a compass, it's more like uh, it's more like a leading path or a map that guides ones to a certain destination. That is what goal setting is all about. Okay, goal should be able to guide you to a certain destination, to a certain place. That is exactly what goal should be. It should be your guide. It should be your map. It should be your direction. Okay? It should be able to direct you to a certain place. Okay, so um, and we also talk about what goal is not all about yesterday too. Okay, we talk about what goal is not all about. Um, so we made it known yesterday that goal. I'm scrolling. Okay, so I'm just trying to do one of it. So yesterday we make it known that goal should be able to guide us. It should be able to lead us. It should be able to direct us. And one thing is again is that uh, you don't just set goals. You also need plans in place. That's one thing that you also need to know about all these things that we call goal setting. Some of us, what we only do is that we only listed out what we want to achieve, and then we don't take into consideration that we also need to plan around what we want to achieve. This is what I mean. Let's assume your plan is to go to America. For you to get there, there are some things that you have to do if you are leaving from maybe from Nigeria or anywhere. If you want to go to America, you need to follow some due process and then getting some things in places. Like first, you need to have your traveling passport, that's traveling international passport. Then you now go for visa processing too. That is, you apply for visa, and once the visa is out, you go and buy your ticket, then you package your luggage, and then you go and board your airline. Then you go to America. This thing is not something that you just wake up, you can now decide how you want to go. So there are procedure you must follow, and there are certain things that you must also have. Okay, and for you to be able to get all this thing done, you have to follow necessary procedure. Okay, there are some plans that you must have in place. Like if you don't have money, you need to source for the money that you would need for the traveling or for the journey. Okay, so all these things, they are things that you just have to put in place. Okay, so because without proper goal settings, these things may not come into reality. So where I'm going is this, that for you to be able to achieve your goal, you need to put certain measurements in places. Certain plans must be in places. Certain actions must be in place. Okay, whatever that you want to achieve, you need to put certain actions in places, certain plans in places that will lead you to be able to achieve your goal. So in this episode, what we want to do is that we want to go into 5 areas that you must work on when you are creating your goal. Okay, we want to look at 5 areas that you must work on as you are creating your goal. And once again, my name is Mayowa Onabanjo. I am business savvy and book publisher. I'm a media man. I own a media company that's into printing production, signage, billboard, branding, book publishing, and audio and video editing and other media services. And that is October 12 Concept. That is what we do at October 12 Concept. We are into printing press, we are into book publishing, we are into signage and billboard, we are into marketing promotion of souvenir and or gift items. So we are strictly into media business. Okay, so in case you need our services, let me bring on our contact. Okay, that is our contact. Our, you can call us on 0811 or 080 and you can visit our website and you'll be able to get our contact from there. So now let's go into those 5 things that you must have in place as you are setting your goals. Uh, One thing about goal setting again is this, that it's good to set goals that you know you can achieve. Yeah, it's good to set goals that you know you can achieve. Yesterday, during the yesterday episode, I was trying to say something that if you have never buy a bicycle before, okay, don't set go for airplane. Okay, this thing should be processing. Should be processing. It should not just be something that will be too hard for you to to achieve. Okay, so thank you everyone. I can see your thank you, thank you. Please drop your comments. Kasim Abolore, thank you for joining me. JJ, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? How's Cameroon? So please drop your comment. Let me know where you are joining me from. Okay, let me know where you are joining me from. Drop your comment, as this will help me to do more. So like I was saying, so what we want to look at in this episode is just 5 characteristics of goal setting, 5 specific area or 5 things that you must put into considerations as you are planning your goal setting. Okay, 5 areas or 5 factors that you must consider as you are planning your goal. So that is what we want to be looking at in this episode. 5 things that you must consider, or 5 factors that you must. We are doing business, so we don't use things in in something like this. So let's just use factors, or 5 factors that you must consider as you are setting up your goal. So let's use factor here now. Okay. So number one is that your goal must be specific. Yeah, it must be specific. What do you want to achieve? Okay, your goal should be specific. Yeah, that is number one thing. You must have a details of what you want to achieve. Okay, there must be a details concerning around what you want to achieve. If you want to achieve, like what I said earlier on, that let's assume your goal is to go to America. You know, that is specific. You know what exactly that you want to achieve. It's not again saying that you are now guessing, okay, this is what I want to achieve, that is what I want to achieve. Specific. You must be able to specify that particular thing that you want to achieve. If it is a book that you want to write, that is just a goal. It must be specific. You must know it. Okay, it should be specific that okay, this is particular thing that I want to achieve. Not that you are just running hetal and scatter, or you are running cat and rat race. No, you know exactly what you want to achieve. It must be specificable. You must know it. You should be able to sort it out that this is exactly what I want to achieve. I want to write book. I want to expand my business. I want to increase more sales. I want to divest. I want to go into the investment. I want to do this, I want to do that. It must be specificable, not gainsaying, not that you are guessing that, okay, maybe I want to go to America, maybe I'm not going to. You should be able to specify what you want to achieve. And that is the number one point. That is, your goal should be specific. And then the second one is measurable. You should be able to measure it in quantity or in anything. You should be able to measure the kind of goal that you want to do. You should be able to measure it. Okay, if your goal is not measurable, definitely there you are not yet knowing or doing the right things. You should be able to measure what you want to achieve. Okay, the first one I said that it should be specific, that you should know exactly that thing that you want to do. My goal this year is to run 365 days live streaming, and that is specificable 365 days uninterrupted daily live streaming every 9 p.m. Though I came late this night. Just please pardon me. I'm still trying to balance the time with my work and any other everything. I live in Lagos State, and we all understand that Lagos State is full of traffic, and then the kind of business that I'm doing, like printing press, sometimes we close late. You know, clients can come around, and then before you know, we are taking. So what I'm saying is that I'm just trying to balance the time. Just please, pardon me. With time, I'll be able to flow with the time. So your goal should be specificable. Yeah, you should know exactly what you want to achieve. Not only that, it should be able to be measurable too. Okay, it should be able to be measurable. Okay, so please, earlier on I said I'm the founder of October 12 Concept, and then I also said that at October 12 that we run printing press and signage and billboard and book publishing. But where I'm going is that currently we are running free book ISBN and barcode. Okay, free for all our book authors, and this offer is expiring on March ending. So what I mean is that if you can print 200 copies and above, hard copies books and above from us at October 12 concert, you will get free ISBN and book barcode. We are giving you that for free. What you just need is that to print your book from us, then you get free ISBN or book barcode. Okay, just print your book, then get free ISBN and book barcode from us. Okay, so if you have any book that you want to print, this is an opportunity for you to to get free ISBN. Okay, so you can see our number on the screen. Just call our number that is moving on the screen, so that we will be able to get the offer. Okay, call the number you are seeing on the screen: 0811 4600 268, 0811 or 080 2075 1387, 080 2075 1387. Okay, if you want to get the free ISBN, or if you want to know more details about us, or you want to make inquiry, just call those number. Okay, so let's go back to our class. The first point I mentioned was that your goal should be specific, and then the second point I said your goal should be measurable. Then third one is it should be achievable. Earlier on when I started this session, I was trying to say that if you never buy a bicycle before, don't set goal for airplane. This thing should be processing, should be procedure. You know, I set up the 365 live days streaming for this year. That I want to accomplish it. I want to do it. Is because I have done several live streamings in the past, and in fact, I have held 29 speakers, 29 speaker conference, live session like this, where I brought in 29 speakers as 29 guest speakers, and I did it the conference for 1 week. Okay, imagine if I can host 29 speakers at a go for 1 week. What if I spread it for one day like that? Okay, as you know, I have done this thing. I think I've been in this thing for almost 4 years now. I'm not new into it, and that is why I have guts and mind that I want to do 365 days. So you have not done maybe a day's class like this. You have not done 3 days at a row. You have not done 7 days at a row, or you have not done no. So and you are setting up that 365 days. That means you are passing your boundary. That means you are going beyond your boundary. So for you to be able to achieve your for your goal to for you to be able to set a proper goal for yourself, that goal should be able, you should know that it is achievable. You should set goal that is achievable, not just goal that now become a burden on you, a goal that you'll be seeing, you'll be scaring how you are going to achieve it. No, you don't need to pile up problem on yourself just because you are setting up goals. They say go set goals, set goals, set goals. No, set goals that you know you can achieve. It's not every goals that you should go and set. Set the one that you can achieve. If you achieve that one, then you move to the next one. Are you with me? If you have never buy a bicycle, don't go for airplane. Buy bicycle first. Go to motorcycle. Go to the car. Then you can now be saying, okay, you want to try and be pricing or preparing to buy airplane. There must be procedure. What have you done before? What you said that you want to achieve? Have you ever done something like that before? How do you intend to do it? You should be able to achieve your goal. First, let's assume you want to become an author. Start with one first. One is achievable, than you say, okay, this year I want to write 10 books, I want to publish 10 books. Why don't you start with just one first? If you accomplish that, if you succeed in that, then do the second one. Then go and replicate it like that, like that. Unlike saying, okay, I want to achieve 10 goals, I want to write 10 books, and you want to do it at once. No, I'm not saying that if you have the money, you cannot do it. No. I've printed books for a client like that printed 5 different books at a go, and he launched everything at a day. And not only that, he did other projects too. 5 books at a go, and he launched everything at a day on a day. So it's possible like that. There are clients like that. There are people like that. But what I am saying is that it is better to set goals that you know you can achieve. There are goals that you cannot achieve. Don't put burden on yourself. What you cannot achieve, don't go and set it as goal. Okay, don't set it as goal. Okay, because sometimes goal to have it has its own clause. For some goals to be able to achieve able, there are certain factors that you must have in place, and one of the factors is financially, finance part of it, which is very very important. So please set goals that you know you can achieve. The first thing I said, that your goal should be specific and it should be measurable. And then the third one, I said your goal should be achievable. That will lead us to the fourth point. Remember, I said we are looking at 5 factors. We have gone around the 3 now. The specific part of it, the measurable part of it, and then the achievable part of it. Then the fourth one is realistic. Please don't set goals that are not realistic. There are some goals that is good in the eye, but they are not realistic. So set goals that are realistic. Okay, set goals that are realistic. And this one is more like goals that you can achieve here. It's more like goals that you can achieve. So let me check my comment. Let me check my comment section. Okay. So thank you. Like I said, that your goal should be realistic. Okay. Don't set goals that are not realistic. Set goals that you know that are realistic. Okay. Set goals that are realistic. Goals that you know you can achieve. That is the goal that you should set for yourself. Don't just set anyhow goals. Okay. Set goals that you know you can achieve. Set goals that you know it is realistic. Okay. Something that is realistic that you know you can achieve. That is what you should go for. And then the last one is that your goal should be timely. Yes. It must be timely. There must be a specific time that you want to achieve it. No, if you said you want to go to America, when? If you say you want to publish your book, when? There must be time around it. Time must be around it. When do you want to do it? When do you want to achieve it? All these things are part of what you should consider. Okay, your goal must be timely. When exactly do you want to achieve it? That is the question that you need to answer. And that is the last five aspects of the five factors that I want to say. I want to walk us through in this episode. The first one that I mentioned is that your goal should be specific. You should know exactly what you want to achieve. If you want to buy a new phone, if that is your goal, it is specific, and then must be measurable, and then it should be achievable. Something that you know that you should be able to achieve. It shouldn't be a burden. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be something that you'll be seeing, you'll be scaring. No, that is not a good goal. Your goal should be measurable and something that is achievable, and then it should be realistic. There must be a real part of it. It should be realistic, and then the last one, that it must be timely. There must be a time factor around it. There must be a particular time that you want to achieve this particular thing that you are saying. Okay, so this is the five factors that I want to walk us through in this episode. If you have any question that you want to ask, please let me see that in the inbox section. In the comment section, drop your comment. Let me hear from you. Let me know what is your thought around this episode. And if I have blessed you, let me know. And if you want to add your own power to the session, let me just drop them in the comment section. And so drop your comment in the comment section. Let me give you music while we are doing that. Okay, so let me hear from you. What is your thought? So what do you how are you feeling? How did the class has blessed you? Let me hear from you. So let me know how we have enjoyed the class. So I'm going to end the session here right now. This is where we are ending the session, but I want to hear from you before we close the session. So what is your thought around this night class? So tomorrow we are going to be looking at how to set goals, which area that you need to set goals. You are actually sometimes you are the one that know what you want to set. You are the one that knows the goals that you want to achieve. So tomorrow we are going to be looking around how to set goals. That is what we are going to be looking around tomorrow. We will cover what goals is all about. And then tomorrow and tonight we have gone around. We have done some justice to five factors that you should consider while you are setting goals. So tomorrow we are going to go how to set goals. That will be the third. That will be the part 3 of the episode. So guys, this is where Mayowa Onabanjo is ending the session right now. And once again, if you have any printing job that you want to do, okay, please consider us. We are the October 12 concept. We are here to assist you achieve your goal. Okay, so this is where we are ending the session right now. This is where we are ending the business model chart. This is where we are ending the 5 session. So tomorrow we are going to continue with the goal setting. That will be the part 3 of this session. Okay, that will be the part 3 of this session. We are going to be ending it probably by tomorrow. So if you have any printing job that you want to do, any book publishing, any branding, any signage, maybe you want to do signage, a brand, you want to do a billboard. So that is what we do at October concept. So our number is on the screen. So just pick our number and so without further ado, without wasting much of our time, let me see. Do I have any? I want to sign out. In the absence of no question, we'll see tomorrow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have a lovely night. Bye for now. Bye for now.